Has any school in college football history ever played two separate number 3 ranked schools in back-to-back weeks? I have no idea, but that is what my dog Kirk Hinrich Jr. and his Florida State Seminoles are dealing with. We've worked all season long for this moment right here. Losing 3 games to start the season off, we knew that would handicap us and put us in a horrible position. 8 games later, and now we're in position to make the playoffs with a win here today against our rival Florida. As they've been doing all year long, defense has given us great field position to start off with again. So you know what time it is. Time for a TD, man. Unexpectedly, bro, in these first 2 plays, 43 is showing that he might be a premier player in this game. That's 24 yards in 2 plays. It cannot go unspoken how much of an advantage it is for us as an offense to start off at the 40 or 50 yard line, man. Especially against a team this nice in Florida. It makes everything so much easier. Rolling to the right here, bro. I see R1. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought bro was a spare left tackle. I'm like, what is he doing here? It was our fullback, caught the ball. Nice job, man. 7-0 early. Great execution there. But shout out to my defense, man. They put us in that position and we capitalized off of it. Unlike SMU, Florida's actually going to battle with us and put up points regardless of what happens on our side of the field. So we have to be ready for a potential shootout this week, man. Regardless of how good our defense may be, all logic goes out the window when you're playing a team that you have this much beef with, man. So plays like this that could potentially derail a whole drive just cannot happen, bro. My right guard has to lock in, and now. Drive was not a total failure whatsoever. We did get 3, but you see what I'm saying? We're now down by 4 points, bro. You have to score every time with a touchdown. It's that kind of a game. We call it a read option, and with being down 4 in mind, I'm just going to be more aggressive here. But these dudes is hidden. They is not playing with Kirk, bro. They hit him. We fumble, and our guard picks the ball up. I think that's our guard, if I'm not mistaken. He almost cribs it, too. He gets the memo, bro. Unlike the right guard over there. He gets the memo for sure. This is obviously man coverage. 1-on-1 with our tight end, bro. I'm going to go for him every single time. 17-14, man. Let's go. Humongous play, man. Absolutely mossy. Florida, as we expected, they're continuing to score drive after drive. We're still down by 4, but we're going to keep pushing, man. Found my guy Circle here. We call it QB draw on 3rd and 2, but I think the whole defense knew what we were doing, bro. Gotta punt the ball at this point. I think we're out of field goal range. We're now down by double digits, bro. It's 11 points. A score before the half here is mandatory. I'm not sure why prevent was in the cards for them, but it gives us a nice gain here. I'm thinking right here, he should catch the ball and walk and get an easy first down, maybe get some yards after the catch as well. I was sadly mistaken. He walked straight out of bounds. Doesn't even try to get a first down here. It's the second half now. We're still down by 11. The defense is locking in a little bit more now. A nice drive here. We can start building towards a comeback. In the first half, I didn't look towards my dog Deuce enough whatsoever. Find him here. Makes a play. I didn't know he was moving like this after the catch though. 3rd and 14, man. It's all or nothing at this point, bro. We cannot take 3. We cannot punt the ball. Gotta go after it. Gotta get a first down here. Came up short, so therefore we have to lock in on this 4th down. They ended up going for it on 4th down in simulation. I guess they got it. Because on 1st down, I found my guy Deuce here, and he almost gets another first for us. Then 2nd and inches, I see 23 here. I thought he was open. I thought I could fit it in before the linebacker got there to make a play on it. Interception. We're still down 11, man. But the D gets to stop right back for us, and we walk in for the touchdown, making it a 1-score game once again. At this point, I'm not sure if it's our plot armor, bro, or if it's just the fact that we seriously have a good defense, but they make plays in such crucial spots all the time. For whatever reason, they're looking to triple team my tight end too. So of course, Deuce is wide open and he makes a play. But no matter what we do, we just cannot seem to just score in this second half, but we fumble, and for some reason, Kirk does not know he doesn't have the ball. He reacted so slow there. Sack fumble, they have the ball back now. D continues to get stops. We're still down by 7. Deuce down the field. Brrr. What a play. I don't know how Buddy kept his feet in bounds, but hey, props to you, King. Props to you. After weirdly being subbed out for the first down, I'm not sure why EA does this to me. But we're back here, 2nd and 7. I'm looking to make this play to 10, up the seam, but this linebacker just makes a superhuman play, tips it, and it's intercepted, bro. It doesn't seem to matter what we do on offense. The defense is in a groove, finally. We just have to get out of this slump that we're in once we get into the red zone, bro. Gotta convert to points eventually. I suppose 10 feels me, bro. Running to the right. He rolling that way as well. I see him. Bomb. Touchdown. Tie game in Florida State. It's about time, man. It's about time we done locked in and put points on the board. The D has been carrying us on their back all second half. I'm thinking that ends right here. We haven't been able to pass the ball all that efficiently whatsoever. I think part of that is because you don't have a run game to move off of, bro. bro. We need more of this from our running backs and from the O-line too. It's a team effort. We need a first down here to continue to chew the clock. I see my guy open in the flat, but for whatever reason, this happens. I can't even explain what happened here, bro, but that's a field goal. With another stop by the defense, we have a chance to increase the lead to 10 points. We might not even need to get to that point if we can just chew the clock, bro. Please, come on. Third down and 11. This is for all the marbles. Appears to be one-on-one on the outside. Gonna look for one guy, Deuce Robinson, get that ball. Does not even jump for it. So we take 3 again, score by 6. And with this final stop on defense, they have held Florida to 0 points in the fourth quarter, having us win the game 37-31. That's 9 straight games in a row, with 2 back-to-back games versus top 5 AP ranked schools. With us also being undefeated in the ACC, we could be in the championship game next week to finish off this regular season. We are in the ACC chip, that's no surprise, but we're playing a team that we beat by 50 almost in number 9 ranked Pitt. We know it's any given Saturday, so in practice we're moving like it's the best team of all time. We're even trying to get better over this week as well. With an upgrade in elusiveness, we're now 91 overall. The first game against Pitt was no joke. Easily my guy's best game of his career. Let's not forget about LaWayne McCoy as well. He was a premier target in that game, and it's going to have to continue this week too. Currently the way the bracket is, we would have to play at home versus Tulane, and I think we're all fine with that. Let's win this game here and focus about everything else afterwards though. So we're here. It's the ACC chip in my dog's first year of his college career. Who could have expected this, bro? Nobody. Started 0-3. 9 games later, we're in a position to field a home playoff game, bro. It's good to work, man. Good to work. First possession, 3rd and 5. Open lane here. Gotta take this. First down. Nice slide. Next play, 1-on-1. LaWayne McCoy looking to ball out again this week. 7-0. Get him off the ground, man. Get him off the ground. What a great start to the game. He's already at 200 yards in 2 games versus these boys. Let's make it 300, man. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Similar to last week, 43 is balling in the early part of the game, wins in man coverage and gets up the field right here. And with the help of 79 with his pancake block, 3 scores, making it 14-0. We're one of Pitt's 2 losses on the year. They should be a good team, man, but I'm just not seeing it so far. We're really getting whatever we want, and for us to score a big time run like this, and it's not Kirk Heinrich, it's crazy because we're not even a good running team like that. Up 21, it's almost past the 6 territory. I can't say I expect this outcome, man, but the running backs are carrying this game so far. Whether it's 3 or 43, both making plays. Mind you, this is all in the first quarter. LaWayne McCoy, once again, bomb, 28-0. This has been a 3-man offense, bro. 43, 3, man, 7. 28-0 after 1 single quarter is nasty. You having 13 yards in that quarter as well when you're down that much? Might be even worse, man. Finally, they get points on the board. He knocks his ball down as well. Them boys are locking in a little bit more now, but I think it might be a little bit too late. 3rd and long, no QB contained, no QB spies, just disgusting. Get up the field, got a blocker in front. He got in the way a little bit. Could have been a way bigger gain, but first down. These guys are doing everything wrong as a defense. They're giving me too much time in the pocket, leaving guys 1-on-1. Come on, bro. At this point, we're on pace for the big 70 burger. They have to change something up in the second half or it's gonna get even worse than that. Once again, they get 43 a free release, and he takes advantage of it, bro. Prevent defense with 39 seconds left on the clock it's a choice for sure. 3rd and 13, once again, no QB spot, no QB contain, no any of that. And this is more than enough room to get a first down and get in field goal range. Up this much in the 3rd quarter, getting to the point where we can just let my guys run the plays without me, man. They got it. They know what to do. All jokes aside though, this is a weak squad, but a turnover or just any type of momentum that we give them, this team might lock in and turn into one of the better teams in the nation. You just never know. They are number 9 for a reason at the end of the day. Call a read option, they all float to the left side. I'm not sure why. It leaves the middle wide open and my dog is gone. 91 speed to the test, touchdown, 45-10. We throw so many TDs that I'll be forgetting that my dog can run the ball. Like, actually, he's a pure runner. I'll be forgetting all about that. We're up by 35. We're just trying not to play in the 4th quarter at this point to save our bodies just for the playoffs, you know what I'm saying, versus Tulane or wherever we're gonna play. A TD on this drive, bro, and we should sit in the 4th. We should be chilling. We should just be sitting on the bench. Brrr. What a play. Not even gonna do no real commentary, bro. You seen it. I wish we would have gotten Deuce Robinson involved more. It's kind of a good sign that the other guys are making plays too, so we'll take it. No time left in the quarter. One more play just for everything. Deuce actually is open here. Actually, it didn't do anything all game, but it did something here. Over the top. About 49. And that's a dub. We just have Pitt's number. Because everybody else, they're nice, but against us, it's a regular school, bro. Not sure why you take 3 when you're down $1 billion, but hey, man, do you, man, do you. Ended up with over 500 yards total and 6 touchdowns. What a day. Now we have officially secured a spot in the playoff, but before we get into game planning and things of that nature, we have to accept some awards. First off, we have the Sean Alexander Award, the award given to the best freshman player of the year. You have first team All-ACC, freshman All-ACC, freshman All-American. He's really gotten every award that you could want from a freshman quarterback. Now, getting ready for this playoff game, we have 15 skill points. I'm not really seeing anything too enticing to use when it comes to actual ratings and stuff, so I'm gonna just upgrade my badges. And we do just that, improving my dog sidestep to platinum. Now, we don't know too much about Baylor. I do notice that they have 2 star cornerbacks. That's tough. But if we continue to walk into games with the mentality that we're the best team, we're gonna win regardless, bro. Because simply, we are the best team. Sadly, on the first drive, we're not able to showcase that. I missed some reads that I should have made. Punt the ball. Hopefully, we'll make something shake next time. We're down 7-0 early. It's not looking good for us right now. Hopefully a third down conversion right here can spark some light into the offense. So far, the corners are indeed as good as advertised. It's a lot of tight coverage. You need LaWayne McCoy, who's had some inconsistent hands this year, to really be that guy. Another third down here, bro. And I just really feel like teams forget that my dog is a pure running quarterback. He's not supposed to be a good passer, but he just is. And teams forget that. I feel like what it really is that teams are scared of our weapons. So they allocate so many resources to that side of the field, they just forget that my dog, he can run this ball like he's doing right now. After being subbed out so weirdly, come back on the field, it's 7-up. Shout out to LaWayne McCoy. He's balling out so far. My guy has fully accepted the challenge of being a star today. Not just over the top, but underneath with consistent hands, and he's done just that, bro. 14-7. Shout out to my guy. Again. After Baylor scored 7 on their first drive, I thought it might be a shootout. Seems as though our defense is locked in, so it could be a blowout instead. Especially if you can't keep Kirk within the pocket. Once you let him run, you just open up a whole new thing for this offense, bro. At the end of the first quarter at this point, only 5 seconds left. Found my guy Deuce. He makes a play, and this was in man coverage against one of their best corners. One of the stars, bro. That's impressive. Baylor all game long to keeping everything underneath for us, man, but not right here. Deuce over the top. Blurs dude. 21-7. Per usual, we really cannot run the ball, but you really just need that threat of it, you know what I'm saying? If you just pass the ball 50 times a game with no threat to run at all, it's kind of predictable to a point, you know? But at least on the bright side of not being able to run the ball, there are less guys in the box, which makes it easier for my guy to just run the ball like this all game long, like he's doing so far. 3rd and 6, having my dog coming out of the backfield, this is an absolute dime that puts him in a great position to get some yak. After getting what we want all first half, we call play action, and you know that's usually where things go downhill for us. Take a sack, and it leads to a punt. Defense is still balling, still 21-7. Middle of the field is wide open for a nice run here. With them having such insane outside corners, we should really be going in the slot more often since number 10 did that here, resulting in a first down. I'm gonna be transparent with y'all. Their coverage is pretty nice. They have a pretty good pass defense. But like I said earlier, they're allocating way too many of their resources to that side of the field. Gotta at least have a guy or two to watch the run as well. 3rd and long, man coverage. We find the weakness in their defense. The linebackers, our tight end makes a play, bro. Touchdown, 28-7. We have so many tier 1, top tier, number 1 option guys on our team, but you can't double everybody. Whoever's one-on-one, they're going to win. And you see that right here. Baylor scored again, cutting the lead to 14. But I think it's too late. We're in a groove, and it's hard to stop us at that point. After this catch, we're officially in field goal range. We're comfortable. Call timeout. Hopefully the lead can expand to 17 now. 31-14 in the second half. Now it's just about taking care of the ball and scoring points when we can. 3rd and 2. We're like weirdly comfortable in situations. We continue to make play after play after play on 3rd down. And with a nice rush here, Kirk is over 160 yards rushing. We're on fire. Play action, no pressure from the O-line. Thank you. 10 breaks a tackle. This is a nice game. For being a true freshman, Kirk is like surprisingly calm in the pocket, bro. Steps up, and that's a dime. Touchdown, 30-14. Now being up 24, we're looking straight past Baylor. We're looking towards the Cotton Bowl, where I believe our next matchup is against Ohio State. Sadly though, the game isn't over. Still finding guys over the top, underneath, just finding guys in general. Continuing the stat pad. Another great ending to a great drive, now by 31. Baylor was able to cut the lead to 16, but with this Moss by Deuce Robinson, bro, over their star corner, the other star corner by the way, the game is just too far away, bro. It's too much out of reach, you know what I'm saying? It's over. That was a great way to end the game. Dropped a 50 burger on Baylor, as we're supposed to, increasing our win total to 11. Now, it's time to get ready for the Cotton Bowl. Balled so crazy this year, Kirk actually broke a single season passing record. Clap it up for my guy. But not too much though. It's time for the Cotton Bowl against one loss, Ohio State. Now it's time for us to just be ourselves, bro. People coming in here wanting us to do this, do that. If we just be ourselves, we can beat anybody in the world, including 92 overall, one loss, Ohio State. First play of the game, we keep the read option, but they're not going for that. This is not Baylor. They will not play with us, bro. 3rd and 8, pretty confident man coverage. It is. Deuce Robinson wins. First down. Next play, they have their edge rusher guarding our tight end. Why are they doing that? I have no idea. Results in the first down. Play action, no pressure from the D-line whatsoever. One-on-one with Deuce Robinson. I'm gonna try him every single time, and he makes a play for me, 7-0. This is the best receiver in college football. I don't want to hear nothing about no Jeremiah Smith. Nobody. This is the best receiver in college football. No debate. It's a tie game. They're doubling Deuce on the outside. They should be doing all game long. We hold it a little bit longer than we should, and it results in a sack. But this time it's actually one-on-one, so I try him, and bro, he's going to make a play every single time, no matter what. First down. The first quarter is already over. We ended with 10 right here, getting a first down. Nice job. First play of the second, 43 gets wide open in the flat, so I find him, he gets up the field, and that is a touchdown. 14-7. We have way too many weapons, bro. 43 is low-key an unsung hero on this squad. Talk about 7, we talk about Deuce, we talk about the tight end, but 43 should be talked about much more, dude. He's really good. D surprisingly gets a stop versus Ohio State. So we're playing free. We're playing like we have our hair on fire, bro. Cam Davis on the field, wide open. Give him the ball. Let's go. We have to treat this game like any other game. We can't go up and be scared because it's Ohio State. Just keep balling. And as I say that, we find 23 wide open down the sideline to increase the lead to 14. The D is still getting stops. There's 4 minutes left in the second quarter. If we keep making plays like this right here, I don't see how they come back and beat us, man. And we give the ball to 43, who just seems to just make the right play every single time. Score the touchdown here to increase the lead to 21. 2-minute drill here. Now a 14-point lead. Find 10. Breaks the tackles up the field. Nice run. In this first half, it just does not seem like Ohio State can keep up with us. In man coverage and zone coverage, these guys just have no answer for us as an offense. That continues here as we find Cam Davis in the flat and he scores a touchdown. The lead is 21 again. It's now the second half, and this defense still has no answers for any aspect of the offense. Kirk gets in the open field here, and you know when he's in that situation, bro, it's hard to stop him. They actually get us to a third down here, roll out, pressure in his face, bro, and this is a dime, man. Might be one of the best throws of the season. No one expected the game to go like this. Ohio State was consistently a top-tier school in the nation this year, while Florida State started off horrible and had to fight and climb back up. This is an upset for the ages. You saw that crazy sack on first down, but I'm telling you, when these guys are in a groove, it's impossible to stop them. They make plays no matter what. And with another touchdown here, these guys are creeping towards 50. What FSU has done to Ohio State today is one for the books. Has any great team ever been done this bad? Who knows? All that matters is it's our time and we're taking advantage of that, bro. It's the fourth quarter. We're still playing. D still getting us stops. This is the 63rd point scored on the day for Florida State. Why not go for 70? And we're looking to do just that. We throw a Hail Mary to Deuce Robinson. He makes a play. 70 points on the board officially in the Cotton Bowl. 8 TDs from my guy Kirk Hinrich Jr. 657 yards for him as well. The best game of all time. We walk off the field, Cotton Bowl champs. Absolutely embarrassed Ohio State. We always knew if we played to our potential, we could beat anybody. But I didn't imagine us scoring 70 versus Ohio State, man. Ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. 666 total passing yards, man. 8 TDs. Need the red not selling his soul, but hey, this is a crazy game and I respect them numbers, bro. After this game, we've broken every record that you can possibly break in a single game. We've also broken some single game and single season passing touchdown and passing yards records for the ACC. Next up is Oregon, the #1 team in the nation. We're playing them in the Rose Bowl. After doing what we did to Ohio State, I think we're ready for it. As usual, I appreciate y'all boys tuning in. Shout out to my guy Jaden Gordon. The comments, man. I appreciate you, my boy. With that being said, it's been Neath the Red, and I'm out, man. I'm out.